Hi, welcome to Kevin Alone's audiobook reading Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Part 2.2. It's a completely different message. It actually feels different from the first one. We're much more eager to buy a computer from Apple after reading the second version, and all I did was reverse the order of the information. There's no trickery, no manipulation, no free stuff, no aspirational messages, no celebrities. Apple doesn't simply reverse the order of information. Their message starts with why, a purpose, cause, or belief that has nothing to do with what they do. What they do, the products they make, from computers to small electronics, no longer serves as the reason to buy. They serve as the tangible proof of their cause. The design and user interface of Apple products, though important, are not enough in themselves to generate such outstanding loyalty among their customers. Those important elements help make the cost tangible and rational. Others can hire top designers and brilliant engineers and make beautiful, easy to use products and copy the things Apple does. They could even steal away Apple employees to do it, but the results would not be the same. Simply copying what Apple does or how it does, it won't work. There's something more, something hard to describe, and near to impossible to copy that give Apple such a disproportionate level of influence in the market. Example starts to prove that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. It's worth repeating. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Apple's ability to design such innovative products so consistently and their ability to command such outstanding loyalty for their customers and products come from more than simply what they do. The problem is, organizations use the tangible features and benefits to build a rational argument for why their company, product, or idea is better than another. Sometimes those comparisons are made outright, and sometimes analogies or metaphors are drawn, but the effect is the same. Companies try to sell us what they do, but we buy why they do it. This is what I mean when I say they communicate from the outside in. They lead with what and how. When communicating from the inside out, however, the why is offered as the reason to buy, and the what serve as the tangible proof of that belief. The things we can point to rationalize or explain the reasons we're drawn to one product, company, or idea over another. What companies do are external factors, but why they do it is something deeper. In practical terms, there's nothing special about Apple. It's just a company like any other. There is no real difference between Apple and any of its competitors. Dell, HP, Gateway, Toshiba, pick one, it doesn't matter. They're all corporate structures. That's all a company is a structure. They all make computers. They all have some systems that work and some that don't. They all have equal access to the same talent, the same resources, same agencies, the same consultants, and the same media. They all have some good managers, some good designers, and smart engineers. They all make some products that work well and some that don't, even Apple. Why then does Apple have such a disproportionate level of success? Why are they more innovative? Why are they consistently more profitable? And how did they manage to build such a cultist loyal following? Something very few companies are ever able to achieve. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This is the reason Apple has earned a remarkable level of flexibility. People are obviously comfortable buying a computer from Apple, but people are also perfectly comfortable buying an MP3 player from them, or a cell phone, or a DVR. Consumers and investors are completely at ease with Apple offering so many different products in so many different categories. Not what Apple does that distinguishes them, it is why they do it. Their products give life to their cause. I'm not so foolhardy as to propose that their products don't matter. Of course they do, but it is the reason they matter that is contrary to the conventional wisdom. Their products unto themselves are not the reason Apple is perceived as superior. The products, what Apple makes, serve as the tangible proof of what they believe. It is that clear correlation between what they do and why they do it that makes Apple stand out. This is the reason we perceive Apple as being authentic. Everything they do works to demonstrate their why, to challenge the status quo, regardless of the products they make or industry in which they operate. It is always clear that Apple thinks different. When Apple first came out with the Macintosh, having an operating system based on a graphical user interface and not a complicated computer language challenged how computers worked at the time. What's more, where most technology companies saw their biggest marketing opportunity among businesses, Apple wanted to give an individual sitting at home the same power as any company. Apple's why to challenge the status quo and to empower the individual is a pattern in that it repeats in all they say and do. It comes to life in their iPod, and even more so in iTunes, a service that challenged the status quo of the music industry's distribution model and was better suited to how individuals consumed music.